What's good, people's Devontae back in the house. Happy Easter, y'all. Let's talk about it. We're going to talk about Ajax right now before I get to Arsenal because I already spoke about Arsenal on my match reaction, right? Because there needs to be some serious conversations held about Ajax. And I hope that there are Ajax fans listening. I hope that players see this video. I hope anybody that works there sees this video. The last time I was this interested in Ajax was when I was around, like when I was in middle school, junior high school, when I was more into basketball. Even in the dire years of where we played bad football, right, like under Frank de Boer, and a few years ago, even then I wasn't out. Never didn't care this much because I tuned out halfway through the season. I never did that. You know, they need a few helicopters, right? Fly throughout the Johan Cruyff Arena with a large mirror, a very, very, very large mirror. And I need people to line up everybody that works at Ajax, from the directors to the people in the kitchen, the players, everybody that's plays in the youth academy, and all the coaches, Jordi Clive as well, stand in the middle of the pitch while the mirror is flying over the Johan Cruyff Arena. I need everybody to look in that mirror. Even the fans, even some of the fans that think everything is rosy, right, and everything is okay. I need y'all to stand there as well. Stand there in the middle of that pitch. Take a deep look to that mirror flying over the Johan Cruyff Arena, and take a deep look at yourselves. Why? Because y'all need some self-reflection. Y'all need to hold yourselves accountable. Kyle and Cookie as well, y'all, and Alex Cruz, even some of the people that no aren't working anymore, that were part of this problem. Ten Hag as well. Ten Hag, Overmars, stand there in the middle of that pitch. Take a look at that mirror. And have some self-reflection. Hold yourself accountable for the damage that you have done to this club. PSV in a few weeks will win title number 27. That is 9 titles away from Ajax. I don't think that y'all know that the alarms are sounding off inside y'all, or at the Johan Cruyff Arena, or at the Toekomst. The alarms are not sounding off. Title number 9 titles away from Ajax. I don't think y'all understand the urgency of this problem that we're having. Take a deep look at that mirror. Because guess what? Sooner or later, Ajax will be the Man United of this country. Sooner or later, PSV will be the biggest club of this country. Not Feyenoord, not Ajax. Then we cannot brag about, oh, we're the biggest, or no, the bragging is over, because then it's PSV. PSV will be the biggest country, be the biggest club in this country, because y'all wanna point fingers at everybody for everybody else except for yourselves. Y'all want to be he and ha 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 and thinking everything's rosy. Y'all don't want to instill the mentality that made us Ajax. Y'all want to pamper players. Y'all want to pamper coaches. Y'all want to pamper everybody. People that were ruthless, like Johan Cruyff, Bobby Harms, and many other players that you know are not here anymore. I talk about players from the past. that made Ajax successful, or managers from the past, are rolling in their graves. Because Ajax has become the Arsenal of this country. And I said it when Fadioli was here. Even though Fadioli did everything he could to make sure Ajax was back to the right trajectory. But guess what? We're still on the trajectory of becoming like the flop gooners and the kumbaya mentality that's at Arsenal. That's why Arsenal have been failing to win a title for 22 years. And who says they're going to win it this season? We'll get to that later. But that's what you want, Ajax? That's what you want? That is what y'all want, right? That is Ajax, right? In 2026. I'm speaking to everybody from whether you are agreeing with me or not agreeing with me as an Ajax fan or Ajax player or somebody that works at Ajax. That's Ajax, right? That's what every player, past and present, worked hard for, to be the Arsenal of the Netherlands instead of being the Bayern, right? That was the aspiration that we had, becoming like Bayern, becoming like Madrid, becoming like Barcelona. That's the aspirations, right? Jordi Cruyff, if you fail to rebuild Ajax to where it's supposed to be, trust me, it's going to be long. It's not going to be another 7-year drought. It's going to be 17 years. It's going to be 27 years. It's going to be 37 years. And I've already seen one of my favorite teams do the same thing for 22 years because they fail to adapt. They fail to hold themselves accountable. That's the trajectory Ajax is going. It's so sad to see. My guy, Michael TV, shout out, was at the arena last night when they lost against Twente. What he told me was shocking. That the players and the fans were just he and ha. Steven Berghuis comes on like at the doing the interviews after the match, right? Talk about like, yes, Steven Berghuis is right. But my guy, you part of the problem as well. Because yeah, you can talk as much as you want. But you are part of the problem as well because you're not that great of a player. It's sad to see. It's sad to see. And this even was a problem when Ten Hag was here. Ten Hag just took advantage of an incredibly talented group that had so much football IQ, that has so much football talent. And guess what? When most of these players left, yeah, I think it was inevitable, the fall off. Like J. Cole, it was inevitable. Ajax, they want to I don't know what it is, but what I do know is it's time to start holding yourselves accountable. Again, stay looking at that mirror and ask yourself, what have I done to make Ajax this bad? What part did I play to make Ajax look like this in 2026? Ask yourself those questions, and when you've answered them, then stay looking at that mirror. And then ask yourself, what can I do? Where can I help to make Ajax better? And I think most of y'all know the answer is to get out of this club. And if you feel like, you know, I actually do can help somehow, some way, to start looking for the answers. But especially start with yourself. Hold yourself accountable. No more pointing fingers. No more looking at PSV. No more looking at Arsenal. Look at our history. Look at our culture. Look at the players that we brought forth. Look at the past. Take the vital pieces of it, right, the foundation, and implement it in this Ajax and get with the times. Get with the times. That's what I've been preaching the most. Get with the times. Because if Barcelona can stick with to their principles and get with the times, so can we. I don't care if we don't have the money. Barca also don't have the money. But guess what? They never strayed away from the principles. They just got with the times. We are not getting with the times. Get with the times, or else PSV will be the biggest club in this country. And then the bragging is over. Then we're second. I'm sick and tired of 4 seasons now where Johan Cruyff is rolling in his grave. And a lot of our legends now got glaucoma in their eyes because of this poor Ajax. I'm sick and tired of making videos about Ajax, just ranting, raving. Meanwhile, there was a period before I even made videos where I was just happy watching Ajax. Now it's not. Make changes, people. Start being ruthless. And I'm not talking about selective ruthlessness. Everybody needs to be held accountable. No more selectivity. Because if not, PSV. That's all I'm saying, PSV. And also the fans, by the way, the fans, please. Time to stand up. Because I'm sick and tired of feeling like I'm the only one along with Michael and Milan to voice our concerns. The F side just only like doing all these tifos on us. I don't hear them talking. Y'all supposed to be the ultras, man. Do something about it. Do something about it, man. Say, come on. Say something. Do something. Or else, PSV. PSV. And I hope that goes through your skull, people. Arsenal now. Arsenal are the biggest Jamaican restaurant in the world. Why? Because for 22 years, champion mentality, winning mentality, accountability, IQ, self-reflection, ambition, and never mind, because they're great football. So, all right. So that, guess what? They not have that. And in these past 6 years, they definitely did not have that. How come that Arteta is here for 6 years and is able to throw away 24 trophies? 24 trophies. 6 years. And I don't understand why a lot of these flop gooners think this is normal. This just shows me a lot, and Ajax fans as well. Some of y'all haven't been around when we were actually a serious club winning titles. How come that Arteta, a certified loser, is getting praised for doing the bare minimum, and that's bringing us back to contention? That's the bare minimum. The bare minimum. Honestly, how can y'all sit with yourself so comfortable and be happy a man is doing the bare minimum? It could have been anybody doing Arteta's job. Even Emery could have done it, brought us back to contention. But getting over the line, it takes a better manager than both of them. Y'all sitting there happy, right? Happy, dancing and prancing that we're fighting for our lives against teams like Southampton, with all due respect. Wolves, the worst Liverpool in ages. Man United. For 6 years, we had to see the best moments of us winning a title get stripped away like the Black Panther powers by City and Liverpool. Players get chance after chance after chance, even though they have proven to us time after time, like Cindy Lauper, that they're not good enough. How is Jesus still playing for this club? Meanwhile, he should be back at Palmeiras. How is Havertz still at this club, right? How is Havertz still at this club? Meanwhile, he should go back to Germany or something. How do we keep getting the wrong players from Chelsea? Why is Odegaard still here? Why is this guy not trusting MLS in the midfield, not trusting Ranieri, loaning him out? And why is a 16-year-old having to carry us? Why is this manager 6 years into the job and still has no idea how to play? Why is he still playing with the handbrake on? Why is he playing defensive still? Why every time we score, we sit back? Why can he not coach an attack? Why can he not put together a balanced midfield? Why are fullbacks in the box? Why are wingers at the touchline instead of being in the box? Why is Odegaard captain? Why? Why? Honestly, why? And thank God this is the last season I'm covering this team. Whether we win this title or not, and I'm leaning more towards we're not going to win it, because guess what? That mental blow, I keep telling y'all, that mental blow from the League Cup final, I warned you about it. If we lose, things are gonna fall apart like a Jenga tower. I warned y'all. But y'all keep defending this manager, bro. Like, honestly, they also need to put a big mirror over the Emirates and let every flop gooner and Arteta and all these players, right, and the Cronkies, let them stand in the middle of that pitch and stay looking at that mirror. Hold yourself accountable, have some self-reflection. But guess what? Arteta don't have self-reflection. Like he a vampire. He might as well be a vampire. The way he's sucking off this club, sucking off all the life and energy out of football, out of Arsenal. How Arteta is a player, a guy that played for the Barcelona Youth Academy, played with Ronaldinho and JJ Okocha, played under Wenger. Yet his principles and his philosophies are far removed from those principles or those players. Is it because you got rejected by La Masia? That's why you're holding a grudge against football, huh? Oh, poor Arteta. Oh, you got rejected by La Masia. Guess what? A lot of people got rejected by La Masia. You're not the only one. You're not special. Oh, you're not good as Xavi. Oh, you're not better than Iniesta. Oh, Fabregas. Oh, is it that? You're not as talented as Ronaldinho, JJ Okocha. Is it that? Is that why you hate football? Is that why you hate to play with risk? Is that why you hate the philosophy that they install at La Masia and the philosophy of Wenger? Is that why? Oh, poor guy. Grow up. Get a life. Start holding grudges. Stop holding grudges. Grown ass man. Got kids. Got a wife. Stop holding grudges. But guess what? This guy's a narcissist. You cannot change him. There's a cult. I don't think these people understand how much of a cult this club has become. We're not any different from the Jim Jonestown cult, right? David Koresh and all that crap. I'm not trying to curse on Easter, right? And every other cult you can think of. It's not far. It's not far from it. It's not far from it. Because Arteta can't do no wrong. Oh, Arteta can't do no wrong. 6 years, people. 6 years. Trust me. And it's not only him getting 6 years. It's also some of these players getting more than 6 years. They haven't done anything for us. Meanwhile, they're getting $300K a week. And they're getting pampered like they're 12 years old or something like that. But he's 25. Yes, talking about Starboy again. Because I'm sick of a player like him getting labeled Starboy, right? Getting be the face of the franchise, right? Meanwhile, he's not that good to carry us to anything. Good, but not good enough. Saka, if you play with Henry and those guys, Saka would have been probably Ljungberg. Or even lesser than Ljungberg, because at least Ljungberg was crucial for us at moments. I'm definitely not going to compare him to Perez at all. No. Or even Reyes, even though Reyes wasn't here for long. No, or it's just a Walcott 2.0. But even Walcott did more for us. Like, honestly, like, this cannot continue, man. And shout out to my guy Northside, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I am at the point now, just like with Northside, that with this channel, I do not want to cover football as much as anymore. Especially if Ajax do some stupidity, the same stupidity this like this season, the next season, then guess what, man? That I might as well just like fully focus on music. Like making music content. Because honestly, man, I just cannot bear this anymore. Football football as a whole, people, is going into a trajectory that I despise. And it's been going on for years now. But again, this is probably the worst it's ever been. Honestly, it's I just cannot stand it anymore, man. Arsenal's beyond saving because, people still want Arteta here regardless if he wins a title or not. That title, like, honestly, Arteta needs to go. Title or no title, go. Go. And take these cold clowns with you, please. Like, honestly, man, like, what do y'all gain out of not saying for what it is? What do y'all gain of protecting this manager? What do y'all gain of riding the coattails of Saka and Odegaard and Havertz and all this guy? Like, what do you gain from that? Oh, I'm the best supporter in the world. Oh, here, have a medal. You don't get a medal for being the most positive supporter of all time. You don't. All you get is a pat on the back. And life goes on after that. Guess what? All that for nothing. being the most positive supporter, all that for nothing. What do you gain from that? What do you gain from that? Please tell me what did you gain from being the most positive supporter of all time? I'm not saying you have to be negative, but if you are a fan of a club, you're supposed to be critical, especially a club like Arsenal, man. Like, Ajax as well, because I see Ajax as well. And the standard, surprisingly, in Ajax is still higher than Arsenal. But even that, like I said, we're going the Arsenal trajectory. Because the standard of Arsenal is now Fulham. The standard is Brighton. How? If that's the standard, stop glazing 2004 then. Oh, Invincibles. Oh, Thierry Henry. Stop glazing Thierry Henry then. Stop glazing French Kobe, because that's not your standard. That's my standard. I'm allowed to glaze French Kobe then. Pause, by the way. But that's not your standard. So what y'all praising Henry for, or Bergkamp, if your standard is Mikel Arteta, the guy who never won anything? Honestly, if he wins a title or not, he still needs to go. And all these players needs to go. Because guess what? If you think we're gonna, if we do win this title, right? Do you think we're gonna retain it next season? Absolutely not. Because players are already running on their last legs, most of them. Because guess what? This manager only cares about himself and not about his players. Running them into the ground when they're not fit enough. All because he's scared. He's a coward. That's what it comes down to now, huh? Stop this buffoonery, man. I did not become an Arsenal fan because of cowardness, of showing no bravery, of not playing great football. That's not why I became an Arsenal fan. That's also not why I became a Barcelona fan. And that's also not why I became an Ajax fan, most of all. Arsenal stood for something. And people care more about all the rival fans. Oh, the rival fans. Who cares? Stop looking at City fans. Stop looking at Everton fans. Look at yourselves. Look at that mirror. Flying over the Emirates. Look at that mirror. Look at yourselves. What did you attribute? What did you attribute to make Arsenal not successful for 22 years? What can you do? And I ain't even talking about fans. I'm talking about everybody, from players to manager to everybody. What can y'all do to make Arsenal respected again? Because if y'all think we're respected now, y'all delusional as hell. Y'all straight up delusional. We're a joke. We're not respected as y'all think we are. When we were winning titles, playing great football, and at Henry, that's when we were respected. Even when Alexis Sanchez was here, we were more respected. This is not being respected. People hate us because we play the coward way. We play like a relegation team, long throws and set pieces. What? And y'all think, but that helps us win. Yeah, if you're in a relegation battle, yeah, that helps. But if you are playing for a title, what? And people talk about, but Jose Mourinho, Chelsea, bro. Even Jose Mourinho's Chelsea didn't play like us. Stop changing history. Stop revisionism. Stop the revisionism. Absolutely, man. Like, don't y'all have no shame in doing all these narrative changes, all the revisionism and everything? Like, people weren't there. I was there for Jose's Chelsea. They could play great football when they wanted to. And also defend like us if they wanted to. They did both. I was there. And some of y'all act like y'all were there, but y'all weren't there. I was there. I've seen it. know what I'm saying? So don't act like people weren't there for you to lie with a stone face, lie to us. I'm so sick of having to sit here and bash my teams. Maybe for the rest of the season I just like should watch more Barcelona because at least like last night's game I enjoyed it, man. Lamine Yamal had a good game as well. Femi was good. Rashford had a good game as well. You know what I'm saying? But Barcelona been more successful in recent years than both my team, both Arsenal and Ajax. So I'm it's more about Arsenal need to stop messing around. Stop the messing around, and please be serious again, man. People have had enough of this. And I definitely needs to be serious because I keep saying it. PSV, PSV, PSV. That's the one. That's the one I'm mostly concerned about. Ajax getting, I'm saying getting caught by PSV. PSV's catching up with Ajax now, and guess what? But Arsenal, I have no hope because I don't know what it is with y'all English fans. You know what I'm saying? It's not only Arsenal. I keep saying it's not only Arsenal, but mostly Arsenal. Y'all English fans, I don't know what y'all have for y'all English breakfast, man. Y'all must have some crack in your English muffins or whatever, and sausages for y'all to think that this is okay, that this is the way football should be played. That's the way a club should be run. A top club should be ran, huh? A loser manager should get 6 years and more for only doing the bare minimum. I've rambled on for too long now. It is what it is. I just hope that this reaches not only Ajax players, everybody involved with Ajax, but also everything and everybody involved with Arsenal, because I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of this. But it sounds like, oh, we're not top of the league, but the reason why I'm making this video is because there's our very, 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 very big concerns that we're not even going to win the league. And in Champions League, if we do not beat Sporting, then either Atletico or Barca awaits us, and that is also not going to be a run in the mill. And then in the final, whoever's going to be Madrid, PSG, or Bayern. And I already know when we're going to face City in a few weeks. Woo. We already know how he's going to play. That's why people make videos like this, because they can see the writing on the wall. Because we can already predict how this manager and these players are going to go out. Subscribe to the channel, like and share the video. And enjoy your Easter. No, tomorrow, gonna do another most talented player tier list. It's gonna be fun again. 7 p.m. tomorrow. And then we move on to the Champions League, right? And then yeah, that's it. I'm out.